natural birth and how to manage the pain. And my very first tip for you is to hire a doula, especially if this is your first time giving birth and a natural birth is really, really important to you. I would highly recommend a doula. A doula is there more as a coach that can focus on you, helping you get through labor, helping you just for your birth plan to be able to be implemented the way that you want it. And really, like an obstetrician, a midwife, they're very busy doing so many other things as far as just making sure that they're prepared for emergency situation. There's a lot of paperwork to fill out and making sure that baby is healthy. And so they really don't have the focus on you like a doula can have. And the doula is where I've got most of my coaching from birth, which has been huge. And so I would highly, highly recommend a doula. They can also really be there as a support for the dad, as often it is very hard watching somebody go through pain. And as a woman, sometimes we think we're the one having the labor, we're the one in pain. But the reality is, it is hard watching someone you love go through pain. And so having the doula there can be a huge relief for the dad as well, just in terms of that extra support for you. The second tip that I have is breathing and being very intentional about your breathing. And so with this, the first baby, my doula actually had used the term breathe away the pain, breathe away the pain. And that really helped. It just took my focus off the contraction a little bit, put focus on something else I was supposed to do. And breathing really helped just to relax to help progress the labor better. Now with Kaden, I was actually thankful because I was watching another YouTube video by a doula, and she had emphasized the importance of inhaling and inhaling when your contraction is spiking, and then exhaling more when your contraction is declining. And so I tried that with him, and I found that was a huge help too, of just really big breaths, getting oxygen to your baby when your contraction is spiking, and then really working on breathing away the pain as the contraction is declining. This helps to relax you, it helps to progress the labor, and it just helps to take away some of that edge on the pain. So the third thing is just to really just lean into your contraction and try to make it stronger, which sounds crazy, but it can really help just in terms of progressing the labor quicker and helping to almost like relax your body a little bit, because I find that like if you are afraid of that contraction, you're trying to run away from it, it makes it your body tighter, which makes it harder to progress. Whereas when you start just really just facing it head on and trying to progress that labor, it really actually makes you relax more and helps it to progress better and faster. And I don't know about you, but like even if the contractions are stronger, if it's quicker, that's way better. I just want it done as soon as possible. And so with this, it's a lot of like just standing up, squatting, those kind of things are gonna increase your contraction pain, but it also is going to progress your labor faster. Fourth thing is to change positions. Now, with my first baby, I was laboring at home for most of it, and I had a doula, but I was just planning on calling her so she could be at the hospital at the very end of the labor. And I really wish I would have called her and had her come to me in the home, because I got like hit with active labor right away. I was trying to figure out how to manage it, and I just froze because I was so kind of afraid of the pain, and I just felt like I couldn't move into any other position. And so as a result of that, it made me very tense and very, very sore and fatigued by the end of the labor. Um, with our second baby, our doula was there through most of the labor, and this is where I got a lot of my coaching from. And so it was really trying to keep moving between the contractions. And then when you had a contraction, like trying to change positions and don't get stuck in one spot. Even if you're feeling like you can't deal with it, sometimes you feel like you're getting into a groove and this position is working for you, but trying other positions can really help, again, progressing that labor better. Okay, and then the last thing I just wanted to say is that sometimes the first time can be the hardest, because so much of labor is just a mental game of just knowing you can do this and your body was made for this. And once you've done it once, it's a lot easier, even though labor is very painful. I found once I did it the first time, I had the confidence to go, no, I can do this again. I did it once, I can do it again. And so just really getting through that first baby is huge in terms of the mental. And if you need to, like, again, this is where having a doula, especially if it's your first baby, can be huge, just to help you get through that mental barrier the first time and have the confidence you need to know you can do it. I remember when I was running 5K with my sister, and 5K just felt like such a long time to run, like half an hour running. I was not a runner. and we were doing this training program. But as soon as I'd run 5K once, it was like, oh yeah, 5K, I can do that. And it wasn't such a big thing anymore. And it had broken that barrier. And I realized so much of the battle in running like 5K is mentally. It's the same with labor in a lot of ways. It's hard, but you have to battle that mental battle as well. If you have had a natural birth before and you have found other tips that have really helped you, I would love to hear it in the comments below, and just even as an encouragement to the other moms who are getting ready to have a baby. And yeah, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.
Hit the like button, subscribe below. Oh, oh.